Welcome back to the consolation game of the 26th Annual Battle of the States. John Moon was having some technical difficulties earlier. Now we're back broadcasting. Hayesville currently leads 5-2. Number 23, Jake McTaggart, had 2 scores earlier, and Blake McClure made a free throw. That was their 5. Gus Faulkner. And now Peyton Polk have the 2 scores for the Indians. McTaggart with a good look inside. Brady Shook got a taste of the leather. McClure. And Cothran with a good pressure. McClure finishes the layup. Pat Jackson hadn't found his rhythm yet. Boy, he did last night in the late second quarter and the entire second half against Union County. That kid lit it up. Jackson with a good move, kicks out. McTaggart with a strong rebound. That kid can elevate besides his size, but tries too much of being a point guard, gets it swatted away. Pat Jackson with a finish. That's a foul on Colby Ash. His first. Team first. McTaggart likes to handle the ball a lot in the open court. Quickness of Lumpkin, though, I think is going to pose a problem for him on that. That looked like Jacob Crumby there with a finish. Jackson ahead to Faulkner, to Crumby. Still Indian ball. I was not going to be doing the Hayesville game, but John Moon promised me triple money. So here I am. And my cousin is number 14, Colby Ash, whose lifelong dream is to be just like me. McTaggart with the offensive foul. His first, team second. McClure returns. Hazel in the 1-2-2. Colby Ash with a steal. Number 15, Brady Shook. That foul's on number 4, Brian Cunane. First, team third. Basket was good, but Shook missed his one-shot attempt. Don't want that kid to get heated up. So far, Jackson's been kind of cold. Colby with a nice move in the floater. The shot and the move did not. Number 21, Eli Roberts, called for the foul. Not sure that was that much of one, but either way, that's how they saw it. Number 33 with the rebound. I don't have him on this roster. I'm going to have to figure out who that is as the flow of the game goes. It's another Hayesville turnover, but they turn it right back. Ash finds McClure. McClure looking to drive. Lumpkin tries to keep it alive, but it will be Hayesville ball. Some of the fans back here helping us out. Number 33 is Kyle Lunsford, who's not printed on the original roster. Been lucky to have some good fans from Polk and Hayesville to help out on stuff. Colby Ash inside. Would have been a good opportunity for some free throws. McClure looking for McTaggart. And McClure with a nice finish. He has 5. 11-8, Hayesville. Faulkner called for the foul. His first, team fourth. Blake Barrett replaces Jackson. McClure for the last second jumper. No good. That brings the score. Hayesville 11. Lumpkin 8 into the first. We'll be back shortly after some words from our sponsors, Ridgeline TV.
For over 25 years, Carter Insurance and Investments has provided the Union County area with quality and competitive products for life, health, and disability insurance, as well as Medicare supplements. As an investment advisor representative, Carter Insurance and Investments can help you build an investment plan that's best for your financial situation. To learn more, stop by and meet our friendly staff. We're located on Young Harris Street, across from the post office in Blairsville.
And we're back, 26th Annual Battle of the States consolation game. Hayesville, North Carolina versus Lumpkin County, Georgia. Good ball movement there by the Indians. Colby Ash with a rebound. He's had 3 or 4 rebounds already. Always good to see from your point guard. Eli Roberts pass. Well out of bounds. Hazel in the 1-2-2 press. Lumpkin, that was number 10, Wolfhart, who finds Jackson. Hayesville yells for a foul every time anybody comes near anybody. It's a Lumpkin turnover. Jackson called for the foul. His first, team 5th. McTaggart to the line. One for 2. That foul is called on number 15, Brady Shook. The foul is on Mark Cothran, his first, team 5th, amid the groans of the Hayesville faithful. Shook with a rebound. Ash controls possession. Hayden McClure with a miss. And the turnover. Jackson with a finish. And that is a tie ball game, 12-12. Hayesville has led the rest of the duration. Shook with a rebound. McClure called for the foul. His first, team 6th. Kyle Lunsford enters the game, replacing Shook. That foul looks to be on Faulkner, which I believe will be his second. It's Faulkner's second, team sixth. McClure to shoot 2. Blake McClure returning. McTaggart. Ball is tipped away. Lumpkin ball. Hayesville remains in the 1-2-2 full. McClure corrals the rebound. He finds Ash. Ash controls possession, sets the offense. And that is a nice assist. McTaggart to Lunchford. McTaggart, a very skilled player. He's a next level kid. Colby Ash gets the tie up there, the jump ball. McClure is replaced by Cothran. Both teams here in the bonus from now on. McTaggart on the deck, he gets back up. Hayesville ball. Jackson with a steal. Active hands. These people are yelling behind me here, but that was a good call. When things on the other end, if anybody brushes near anybody, they're screaming for a foul. I'm a casual observer. Jackson misses front end of the 1-and-1. Cothran. Shook replaces him. Cothran with 2 fouls, pulling him for foul difficulty. That's a good drive by Shook. And a finish. It's 20-12. Both of these teams have active hands on these air passes. Ash ahead to McClure. Air ball. Corralled here by Pulley. And there's a jump ball. Jackson gets loose. Air ball. McTaggart finds Lunchford, who makes a nice move and finish. That's Faulkner. McTaggart looks ahead to McClure. McClure keeps it alive and finds Shook. Lumpkin calls a timeout as Hayesville doubles them up, 24-12.
When you combine quality products, excellent customer service, and the best prices in the area, the result is Hemp Hill Vinyl Siding and Metal Roofing. In business since 1963, Hemp Hill Vinyl Siding and Metal Roofing has served the surrounding area with a variety of home improvement supplies. Everything from vinyl siding in many colors, trim pieces, shutters, soffits, vents, and accessories. Hemp Hill Vinyl Siding and Metal Roofing, located west of Blairsville on Highway 515.
And we return to the 26th Annual Battle of the States. Hayesville has Lumpkin doubled up, 24-12, 2 minutes remaining in the half. Hayesville in the 1-2-2 full, which they've been in the whole time, and they drift back to a 1-2-2 half court. Both teams very active with their hands, both teams trying to trap. McTaggart with the rebound. And McTaggart finds Shook. Shook is fouled. That foul is on number 4, Cunane. That's his second, team 7th. Shook to the line. And he scores them both. Hayesville, a well-coached, sound squad, as are Lumpkin. Both of these two guys veterans. Mike Cottrell has been at Hayesville for long as anybody can remember. Steele, although still relatively new to Lumpkin, was a great coach for the Johnson Knights for a long time. And we've got a call right here. Number 14, Colby Ash, his second, team 8th. Number 23, this is the front end of his 1-and-1. Jackson looks to get the ball out. McTaggart in control of the earlier rebound. Hayesville looks to spread. Looks like they're holding for the last shot of the half. Getting a 5-out look. They're probably going to start at about the 15-second mark. Now it looks to start their set. McTaggart. That brings the score into the first half. Hayesville 29, Lumpkin 12. We'll be back in about 10 after some words from our sponsors. Ridgeline TV, John Moon, Tim Hunter. And we're back. 26th Annual Battle of the States Boys Consolation Game. Hayesville, North Carolina versus Lumpkin County, Georgia. Hayesville up 29-12 to start the second half. First half for Dahlonega. Pat Jackson led the way with 6. Hayesville had a pretty good lineup of scores. McTaggart, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points. Shook with 8. McClure with 7. Lunsford with 4. So a little bit more spread scoring from the Yellow Jackets. Jackson loose. McTaggart with a block. Corrals it ahead to Ash. McTaggart with a nice rebound. And Lumpkin, looks like Faulkner knocks down the three at the other end. Ash with a good drive. Couldn't get it to fall. Hung on the rim, went everywhere but in. Colby makes the front end of his first shot. And the second. He is the grandson of Jackie Jones, who is one of the sponsors of this week's tournament. Ash Corrals leads the break. Finds Cawthron. He had a good line there. Probably should have kept it. Crumby gets in, causes the foul. Call it on both ends, ref. What I get behind me. Number 15, Shook. His first. Team first. Crumby makes the front end of his two. And the second. McClure's no-look pass. Didn't fool as Crumby scores. The back end. Crumby or Jackson would be my pick for all tournament teams so far for Lumpkin. McTaggart, early choice for Hayesville. That was Pulley. Pulley was more open than he thought. They're going to call Ash right there with a push-off. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to find myself agreeing. Rather it not have been the call, but it was. That is his third. Team second. To quote the great Oscar Gamble, they think it don't be like it is, but it do.
When you combine quality products, excellent customer service, and the best prices in the area, the result is Hemp Hill Vinyl Siding and Metal Roofing. In business since 1963, Hemp Hill Vinyl Siding and Metal Roofing has served the surrounding area with a variety of home improvement supplies. Everything from vinyl siding in many colors, trim pieces, shutters, soffits, vents, and accessories. Hemp Hill Vinyl Siding and Metal Roofing, located west of Blairsville on Highway 515.
And we return to the newly renovated Towns County Gymnasium. I tell you, this is one thing that people at Towns County have to be proud of. For this gym to be as old as it is, how much they've renovated it and redone it, of just how wonderful a facility this has been for all these decades here at Towns County. Still one of my favorite gyms to watch a game in. We call a foul here. That is on number 2, Mark Cawthron. his third, team third. They called it again on Cothran. That will be his fourth, team fourth. And he has to be substituted with McClure. Hayesville kind of nursing a 10-point lead right now. That's a good move. McTaggart is going to have to become more involved inside if Hayesville's going to have any success here. They have been settling for 5 out most of the time. And he's too good of a finisher in the paint. Colby Ash with a nice drive. And McClure for 3. Pushes the lead back to 13. Again in the 1-2-2. Jackson called for the foul. His second, team first. Full court man from the Indians. Colby Ash, good ball handling point guard. That's him running, him throwing full court man. Pressure on him is not going to do much. That is Shook for 3. Shook's had a big night. Big night. There's McTaggart. McTaggart turns the ball over, though, and picks up the foul on number 14, Jacob Crumby. Jacob Crumby, tough player. That's McTaggart's second, team fifth. That foul was on McClure, second foul, team sixth. Kind of unsporting behavior here from some of the Hayesville faithful. McClure. Crumby pulls it down. Jackson. Crumby again. Teddy Crumby is he's one of those players that does the right thing often. Comes in and causes a lot of good things to happen. A good rebounder, good ball handler, not going to be the flashiest player. Tends to make good things happen. McClure leads it out from the scrum. He finds McClure to McClure. Hayesville starting to stretch the lead a little bit as the pressure is starting to get to the Indians. Colby Ash. I don't know if it's the play of the game, but it's my favorite play of the game. And Jackson answers on the other end. 16-point Jacket lead. Hayesville content to run a little clock, maybe even end the quarter. Get a chance to get McTaggart some rest and get him back in. McClure pulls it. And Lunsford keeps it alive. McClure for three. Lunsford's had a very solid game for the Yellow Jackets. Getting some good rebounds, giving them some play inside, and also scoring 4. Two points there. Number 12, Pulley with a finish. And he is injured on that play. Comes out, looks to have rolled his ankle. Hopefully it's nothing major. So the trainer will see to him. 12.2 seconds remaining. 44-30. Hayesville lead. And at the end of 3, Hayesville leads 14. Be back in a few minutes. Word from our sponsors.
Locally owned since 1980, Leon's Flooring is your full-service flooring store with the largest showroom in the area, guaranteed to save you money with over 50 years of total sales experience. The folks at Leon's Flooring are experts in ceramic tile, carpet, hardwoods, and vinyl, located at 568 Murphy Highway in Blairsville, next to the Mexican restaurant and across from Mike's Seafood. Leon's Flooring, call them today at 706-745-9433. Oh, and by the way, say hello to Diesel while you're there.
Jackson called for the foul right there. That'll be his 3rd, team 2nd. Jackson again, that'll be a costly foul. Not because it's the 3rd or the 4th team foul, 3rd team foul, but it is his 4th. And this is a player, like I said, who absolutely lit Union County up last night in the second half. Wolpart called for the foul. His first, team 4th. Actually, they're showing team 5th up there. So I've missed one. McTaggart. See, that right there is textbook. They've got to get that big kid the ball in there. And there's a score right there. Number 4, Cunane. There's a turnover there from McClure. But he picks it back. He gets the charge drawn on number 10, Wolpart. That's team 6th. He is 2nd. Kobe Ash doing his part. Better not do too good. He'll be watching cars at the Dodge store. Box set for the Jackets. Lumpkin in the man. This is what's going to happen there. They're going to have to clear. And Colby Ash knocks down the three. This is a time where I feel like Ash and McTaggart are going to have to do some things here to finish out this game for the Yellow Jackets. Jackson is going to have to get going, and he starts right there. If the Indians are going to get back into this game. Down 14, a little over 6 to play. I really don't understand why some people are grumbling about that. That was pretty clear jump ball. McClure, Shook, check in. Shook's had a big game for the Jackets. He scored 11 already tonight in the first 3 quarters. Woolpart. Cunane. Shook. And McClure call for the charge right there. That will be the 8th team foul on the Jackets. McClure's second. I'm going to tell you, McClure, though, he doesn't mind sacrificing his body for the help of the cause. I watched them earlier at Franklin, and I personally saw that kid take 5 charges by himself. May have been more, but I personally saw and counted those 5. So that's a kid who's skilled but also a tough-nosed player. Ash on the screen from McTaggart. Hayesville with the dribble drive weave. That's the thing we'll watch with McTaggart is that was a poor shot right there. Foul on Hayden McClure. Even if it's a free ball, a push is still a push. There are NFHS rule books available online. Jackson misses the front end. McTaggart, that's where we have to go right there for Hayesville. Other thing is really also amazing is the height to which that kid finishes everything. I mean, he elevates and he is smooth with the ball in the air. That's one of the things. He's as good about that as I've seen. Cawthron returns. He's had some foul difficulty. He picked up 3 quick ones in the second half, bringing him to 4. So now hopefully he'll be able to finish the game. He caused a lot of the turnovers that really helped Hayesville start getting on, their run where they started to string out the lead from the Indians. About a little under 4.5. Hayesville up 15. There he is. Got to find the big kid. Let me tell you, there ain't many people going to stop that right there. That's textbook. Get your point guard teaming up with your center and allow him to work. There's a knockdown right there. Lead is 14. I still think they go back to McTaggart. Will Park called for the foul, his third, team 7th. But it was in the act of shooting, so McClure's shooting 2 regardless. And he misses them both. The double alt. Oh, that's good hands by Hayesville. McClure could have let it ride or he could have picked it up, either one. I don't think he'd have been in any danger running out of bounds. This is the advantage right here of having a solid point guard. Ash calmly brings the ball up the court. They need to seal McTaggart right here. You don't need to be James Naismith to figure out that big kid can elevate and score in the paint. That was Crumby. It's a timeout here. We'll be back in a few minutes after a word from our sponsors.
This holiday, enjoy the festive season with authentic Mexican cuisine at the Mesquite Grill in Blue Ridge, Georgia. Juan Antonio and the staff of the Mesquite Grill cook up delicious and authentic Mexican dishes. You'll enjoy south of the border favorites like steaming hot fajitas, burritos, chimichangas, tacos, and more. Put some spice in your holiday season at the Mesquite Grill, open daily, located at 4860 Appalachian Highway in Blue Ridge, Georgia.
And now we return, 26th Annual Battle of the States. Hayesville up 14. Shade less than 3 in the fourth. Lumpkin in the half-court man, or sorry, the full-court man. They just need to clear right there. Ash can easily handle single coverage. Now he's drawing the double. He's got to look, and he finds Shook. That's the benefits of a point guard right there. You got a good floor general. He makes that stuff go, especially this time of the game where teams are going to have to take some chances. I would go to 23. Just saying. McClure earns that back. That last shot was probably a tad ill-advised in the scenario that we're in. Most of the time, that's probably a pretty good shot, but when you got a 16-point lead and less than 2 to go, Sometimes the possession is more important. They need the shot. It's nice to know you can go to the big 23 right down there. Lumpkin still not fouling yet. McTaggart. Ash does well to keep it in. Swing the ball. Lumpkin still not fouling, down 16. Cottrell calls timeout. Savvy coaching. From the veteran.
For years, your source for sales, parts, accessories, and service for golf carts has been North Georgia Golf Carts. Now they're at a new, more convenient location. Owner Rick Goddard and staff are there to assist you with all your golf cart needs. They sell and service all types of golf carts, from E-Z-Go to Club Car to Yamaha. And they provide pickup and delivery for any service work. That's North Georgia Golf Carts, now located east of Young Harris near the intersection of U.S. Highway 76 and State Highway 17 North.
Minute to go, Hayesville up 16. Looking to ice the game here. McTaggart, who has been a legitimate force. We have another timeout, Hayesville. Apparently we are definitely not going to leave any on the table, which John Moon likes because he gets some time to get some word from his sponsors.
From all of us at Hemphill Vinyl Siding,
we wish you a Merry Christmas
and a Happy New Year.
And don't forget,
Jesus is the reason for the season.
Hayesville empties their bench here for the last 50 seconds. I don't think they have a starter on the floor. Crumby. Like I said, he or Jackson, if I have the vote, are the Lumpkin County All-Tournament players. McTaggart had a big game for Hayesville, as did Shook. And Ash, even though statistically may not have shown up as much in the scoring column, he was pretty stellar about handling the ball and taking care of business for the Yellow Jackets. McClure also had a fairly big night too. He had 11. Now all of this is unofficial, you must remember. I don't have a spotter, been keeping up with this on my own while I'm calling the game. It's a youngster needing to step to the ball right there. That'll be something he'll probably get an earful in the film session from Coach Cottrell. Hayesville has won this tournament twice before, in 2011 and 2014, all under Coach Cottrell. Of course, like I said, he's been the boys coach for as long as I can remember at Hayesville, and he's done a very good job throughout his career. And we congratulate both teams. Jeff Steele's Indians Mike Cottrell's Yellow Jackets. They're going to announce all tournament team.
We would like to thank both teams for their participation in the 26th Annual Battle of the States Christmas Tournament at Towns County High School. We would like both teams to please remain on the court for the recognition of the all-tournament team selections. From Lumpkin County High School, the Battle of the States all-tournament team selection is number 11, Pat Jackson.
One of my choices right there, Pat Jackson. Great player for the Indians.
And from Hayesville High School, the Battle of the States all-tournament team selection is number 23, Jake McTaggart.
Pretty easy choice right there.
Congratulations to both of these players and to both teams. And we would like to congratulate the Hayesville Yellow Jackets on their third place victory in the 26th Annual Battle of the States Christmas Tournament.
Congratulations to both teams and to the Hayesville Jackets for their third place finish. Pat Jackson from Lumpkin County named all tournament team, and Big Jake McTaggart, the sophomore from Hayesville all tournament. Thanks for being here. John Moon, Tim Hunter, Ridgeline TV.